So I often get a lot of questions from parents like, what is esports, right? And so often my response is, at one point in time, many of us were actually esports competitors. So esports is just competitive video gaming. We are in our second year of our esports team here at Barton College. This year we have over 35 students competing on our team in a wide range of games. So we are first competing in League of Legends, Fortnite, Madden, NBA 2K, and Smash. And so we compete in those games in multiple different organizations, but the primary one is the National Association of Collegiate Esports, which is NACE, and that's kind of like the NCAA of esports. Yeah, so our esports arena, it's a state-of-the-art arena. We have 35 different spaces where we have PCs as well as consoles. We're very fortunate to have Greenlight come in with the internet, and so we have a dedicated internet downstairs here in the arena. Super functional. Students, when they come here, they get their own station that they can game on. So within NACE, the National Association of Collegiate Esports, we actually play against the largest colleges in the country. So last year we were playing games against Duke, Alabama, you name it. So as a small school, it's kind of fun where we can go on and take on some of the larger schools, and we've had some good success with that as well. We have students from all different walks and ranges of life. They come in from all over the world. They're very different, especially in the games that they play and the skill sets that they bring into. Really anyone who's interested in gaming, really has a passion for it is who we're looking for and who we actively recruit to receive our scholarships for our team. Our scholarship opportunities are super competitive with other teams across the country. If we see athletes that we really want to bring in, they'll typically be able to get scholarship by us as we go through. So we make sure that we're competitive because we really want to be one of the best teams in the country as we're going through and as we're emerging through as a leader in the space. Anyone who's interested in the team and join our team, all you need to go to is bartonesports.com. On that website, you'll see an Apply Now button that you can just go through and fill out our application. And then that will indicate to me that you're interested in our team. And then shortly thereafter, one of our staff members will be in contact with you. So we're really big on social media. So we're obviously in on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, some of our big ones. The world has changed quite a bit, the digital acceleration that we're seeing. And so it's a really exciting time. And yeah, make sure that you come in and look at our space. You can come in and tour it. We're happy to have you here and to see what we have to offer.
I often get a lot of questions from parents like, what is esports, right? And so
often my response is, at one point in time, many of us were actually esports competitors. So esports is just competitive video gaming. We are in our second year of our esports team here at Barton College. This year we have over 35 students competing on our team in a wide range of games. So we are first competing in League of Legends, Fortnite, Madden, NBA 2K, and Smash. And so we compete in those games in multiple different organizations, but the primary one is the National Association of Collegiate Esports, which is NACE, and that's kind of like the NCAA of esports. Yeah, so our esports arena, it's a state-of-the-art arena. We have 35 different spaces where we have PCs as well as consoles. We're very fortunate to have Greenlight come in with the internet, and so we have a dedicated internet downstairs here in the arena. Super functional. Students, when they come here, they get their own station that they can game on. So within NACE, the National Association of Collegiate Esports, we actually play against the largest colleges in the country. So last year we were playing games against Duke, Alabama, you name it. So as a small school, it's kind of fun where we can go on and take on some of the larger schools, and we've had some good success with that as well. We have students from all different walks and ranges of life. They come in from all over the world. They're very different, especially in the games that they play and the skill sets that they bring in too. Really anyone who's interested in gaming really has a passion for it is who we're looking for and who we actively.
Hello guys, welcome to the stream and everything like that. My name is Sam East. I'm with DVSI Entertainment, hosting the game you see below, Last Shot. We're doing a little bit of an impromptu tournament for our game. It's the first one. Our game, while it's still in alpha, we wanted you guys to kind of check out and see what is in store for the future of our game. So, my name is Sam. We're going to be showcasing you guys live 2v2 tournament style. We're doing a double elimination style for the game. And how this is going to work is we have an assault game mode. And it's basically, think if you ever played any other shooter, similar to Capture the Flag, but, similar to that with Rush from Battlefield. So one team's defending a point, another team's going to be attacking. You guys are going to be watching it. Now, as the team goes, because the game is in alpha, not everything's set up perfectly, so you guys get to see a lot of how our game is going to be early on, and you can actually hang out with us. Some of our team members are watching the stream right now, and what they're going to do is, if you're watching live, we're going to be posting not only our game on our Steam wishlist channel. So we'll be putting a link there. We'll also be posting a link to our Discord. If you guys love what you see, what's going to happen is if you join the Discord and tell us what you enjoyed about it, whether you came here live here at Playthrough and North Carolina, Raleigh, or you were watching the stream, tell us what you enjoyed, and we'll actually be giving out Steam keys later on in the week, this week and next week, for you guys to actually help play test it. So without further ado, guys, I'm going to switch us over to the gameplay so you can see. And I will be your host for this one. Again, my name is Sam. Online name is Dog Demon, where you can find me on my handle on Twitch and other places. And I am with DVSI Entertainment. Thank you for joining us, guys. And let's get right into it. Showing you gameplay on Last Shot to go more in detail with it. Last Shot is our multiplayer arena shooter game. We wanted to give you guys a game that kind of goes back and harkens back to the 90s shooter, similar to Unreal Tournament and things like, first Halo. We wanted to capture it and make it something fun where anyone of any age can have just a good time and play the game. So, you're about to watch the two teams, and the two of the characters, if you want a little backstory on these guys, you have our robot named Artie, and then the humanoid character named Proxy. There are some cool stories behind these characters, but I'm not going to share that today. But if you guys, once again, when those links go up, join our Discord, you're going to be able to learn a little bit more about these two and how our story goes. So right now, these guys are doing an exhibition match, warming up as the timer goes down. I'm going to be flipping through different point of views, let you guys see not only what team tactics they might be using, what strats when I play test this game with my teammates and things like that when we're playing it at the studio, but teaching you guys a little bit about the maps, what's going on, and then anything else like that too. So once again, guys, thank you for checking us out, and we'll be starting up just in a moment here soon. Alright guys, Sam here again. So, right now what you're watching them is playing through the map, so I'm going to describe some of the things. So the map they're going to be playing on is called Foundry. Set on an outpost world, you can see all the machines and mining, things like that one. Both teams are battling for control for this very important machinery shop and everything like that. You guys are going to be seeing some of the cool elements and things we actually designed ourselves. So a little bit more about their team, our team, excuse me. We are DVSI Entertainment, and the game you're watching once again is Last Shot. So, with Last Shot, it is, again, arena multiplayer shooter style, harkening back to the old school ways of the 90s shooters. There's a lot more customization and cool things coming down the pipeline that you guys will be able to enjoy when you check out the game. But what we invite you guys to do is give us feedback. So if you join the Discord, you wishlist the game on Steam, we want to hear from you guys. We're building this game as an indie company from the ground up, and we want you guys as fans of shooters, and even fans of, if you're not a shooter fan, we want your feedback on what can make this game great and fun for you guys to play together. So, as we watch the gameplay, I'm going to be commentating on the teams playing, kind of hype you guys up a little bit. I do apologize. The team here with Carolina Summit Games, they are actually controlling it, so I won't be able to see the chat from my end, but I hope you guys are having fun in the chat. My team on the other end will be, again, posting links to the Steam wish list, so you can wishlist the game, and our Discord. We love to hear from you guys and actually see you guys during playtest. So, looks like the match is going to be starting up soon here. All right, 10 seconds. So, yep. So, without further ado, you've got the two teams. So, you're going to see the Robot Team Artie versus Team Proxy. Now, interesting thing about Artie and Proxy, I'll break down so you guys can understand the gameplay for them. Artie is a bigger target. He hits hard. He's got a Gatling gun. While he has more ammo, he is going to be an easy target for hit for Proxy players, but what he can do is he can push a little bit more aggressively than her. His secondary attack is a bouncing grenade. So, if it hits an enemy directly, it explodes on contact. However, if it contacts with the environment, it's going to bounce around for a set number of time and then explode. So you can see with Artie, he is definitely an aggressive pusher, controller type character. While, yes, he has a little bit more health when we, get him down the road, he is still an easier target. But if we switch over to Team Proxy, which I'll flip on over here, Proxy's a little bit more slender of a frame. Now, she's got a quick-firing assault rifle, if you want to put it down like that, where she can get in close and put down a lot of fire quicker than Artie can. His cannon takes up time to ramp up. She also, unlike Artie, where his grenade bounces, her secondary is an automatic rocket, where it just impacts a wall or player, it hits and explodes immediately. So you can see these are just two of the many characters we're going to have coming to our game when it full releases, and there's going to be different playing styles too. We got a lot more in store in terms of other weapons, maps, and things for you guys, but for right now, we're going to focus on this gameplay and how these guys are playing. So I'm going to flip it over to these two right here. They're mixing and matching right now, so they're going to push in on that one. I got the two teams pushing in right now. So we got the defense team here. They're going to be locking it down in the actually working shop. So in this part, there's so many different avenues the attacking team can come from, making it a little hard for the defending team to hold down because, sure, you can hold down a corner like any other shooter, but we want to reward players when they're playing on our maps different ways of attacking. Do you flank? Do you push straight through? How are you going to approach it? And that's what we want to reward. We want to reward people for being smart and playing their own way with your favorite character. Now, one of my favorite things to do, especially as not only just a host, but as someone who helps develop the game, it's fun to watch people kind of stop and look at the environment. Like right now, you're watching and kind of just have fun, just looking at the environment, the fauna. It's absolutely hilarious on watching them just kind of look around, explore. I've watched plenty of matches where people have kind of full on stopped fighting each other and just looked at the cool little elements and details of the map. Honestly, it's hilarious, but kind of heartwarming that people are noticing like the hard work our team put into designing these maps. And these are early on. These are not fully finalized. We're still tweaking. Going to get feedback from you guys on what we can make the maps more interesting, more fun, more approachable for you guys. Good stuff. First victory goes to the team. All right, and that was team. Which team was that just won? All right, Chips Champions moves on to the next one, guys. Thank you guys for that one. Good rounds, everything like that. We're flipping through. I'm letting people at home just kind of, as I flip through the camera, just kind of see and take the elements in. I don't want to kind of over the top the game too much, but I want to have a little bit of fun, give you guys a little bit more insight. So we're going to move on to the next round here in a minute. I'm going to kind of flip things over, but let them play around. But you guys are going to see as the game kind of goes on. So this, again, is alpha. So if you guys at home are watching and see some, let's be real, a little bit of jankiness, that's A-okay. The game is in early access on that one, so we want you guys to understand that when you guys jump in, you are going to be helping us fine-tune this game. So if you see something, call it out while you're playing. Again, we want your feedback, and it's much appreciated, guys. All right, so give us a moment to set up for the next one. We'll be right on our way. Yes, guys, there will be emotes in the game. I see you looking over there. Yes, you can do fun emotes. When you kill your enemy, we kind of encourage trash talking and emoting on the corpse of your fallen enemy because how dare they try to kill you, right? again, guys, between every match, we're going to be having it where they're going to be doing warm-ups. The matches just kind of roll on into the next one. So as we get everyone going on, thank you once again, guys, for joining in. If you are interested or just kind of like what you're seeing with Last Shot, again, it's on Steam. Type in Last Shot, wishlist it. Our link to our Discord should be there, but we got a couple of people in the chat on our YouTube, on the channel here, because Carolina Summit Gamings have been amazing for us to be out here. But they'll post it in chat for our Discord on YouTube and on Twitch. But yeah, in about 3 minutes we'll get it on the way, and I'll be back. But I'll leave you guys to just some roving clips in different areas of how our guys are playing right now. Thank you once again, guys. You know, this is a host blunder. I'm just going to openly admit it right here. Thank you to Carolina Games Summit. That is on me. I'm only human, guys, but that's on me. But again, big thank you and help from Carolina Games Summit. These guys are absolutely amazing. If you guys are in any of the cons that these guys come to, they're absolutely amazing team, super helpful. They helped us get this underway. I got to give them a big shout out. They're the reason why we can cast and show you guys just the awesome perspectives of our players playing the game. So once again, I'm going to be flipping through, showing you guys different angles. I hope you really enjoy it. I will do my best to try to be on my phone and kind of keep up with questions in chat. Other than that, enjoy, and thank you once again, guys. And just under 1 minute, guys, into the next official start of the round. Beautiful scenery of the region. Fun fact about Foundry, of all the maps and everything like that, this one's actually my favorite. Not because of the map design. I'm actually here myself a big aviation enthusiast in sci-fi. If you had to put me in the choice between going into the world of fantasy or going to the world of sci-fi, sci-fi 100% of the time. But it's got some awesome floating ships in the distance. Mining ships taking supplies and different materials to and fro above the planet's surface. Visually speaking, and the way this map plays out, my absolute favorite one. So it makes me happy that these guys in our first official tournament get to play on my actual favorite map from the game. I'm excited to say that we're going to have up to about 30 maps at the launch of this game. And as we're playtesting it, as we're going through, you guys again... Oh, yeah, he's just looking at the camera having fun there. The internet says hello, buddy. But we want you guys to just, again, enjoy. But here goes the next round. I'm going to shut up now and let you guys enjoy it. I'm going to go to different views, and here we go. Next round is underway. We got Team, I'm going to butcher names here, so I apologize, Team Moen versus Team Punk. I don't think it's, anyone's guess to tell you which side is Team Punk. I mean, look at their hair. Look at the spikes. It's awesome. These guys are rocking it. I love their style. So Team Punk is playing strong right now, pushing that door. If Artie can lock down always, he is an absolute menace to get past. Again, he's got that Gatling gun that has more bullets than Proxy, and even if another player plays as Artie trying to push that area, he is notoriously hard to get past. Have multiple Arties locking it down, and you're in for a real hard time pushing through. one of the best strats that the other team can do, if they can't break through their lines on that side, is to flank them. But we're going to see what these teams do, and see how they're going to adapt to each other's play style. Okay, it seems like Team Proxy's doing an interesting strat. One's capturing and one's defending on that one. Pushing the point and pushing out. These guys are smart. I can tell they're cohesive on that one. One pushed away. That's one of the things you want to do in this game, guys. You don't want to cluster up too much because not only are you giving the enemy team information, but you also one well-placed grenade or one well-placed rocket, and it's game over. So, yeah. All right, guys, 9 minutes till the next round. Again, we're going to cycling through and just kind of let you guys enjoy the gameplay as these two teams are kind of getting warmed up for their round. Again, thank you guys so much for joining us. My name is Sam, again with DVSI Entertainment, with our game, Last Shot. Chat, look, this is just a practice round. Look how locked in everyone is, real quick. Like, look, we got him. He's over here, he's getting his wiggles in. Man is being serious right now. Number 3, they're just plotting. These two teams are locked in. I think you guys are gonna be in for a good one. I'm gonna be just calling out, see if I see anything kind of interesting. But these guys are definitely FPS aficionados here, so I'm kind of excited to see what they're going to pull off here. Never mind, I take that back. He's shooting the floor. Everyone's locked in, but he's shooting the floor. I think he's trying to pay attention to the spread pattern, which is actually kind of clever. Never mind, I take that back. What I said, he's actually doing a slick strategy. All right, I give him respect. Never mind, I take back everything I just said.